They arrived separately for their daughter's funeral, but he wasn't prepared for the shock of who she brought. How could someone who caused so much fear be allowed to stand by her side on the worst day of their lives? Years ago, our daughter was diagnosed with severe heart conditions. The surgeries were numerous, but they were necessary. Just after turning 13 in 2014, she underwent another critical surgery. Complications arose and she fell into a coma, passing away 5 weeks later. Her mother and I had been separated since 2004. Since 2008, I had custody of our daughter and her older sibling, who later came out as transgender. Her mother was living with her partner, who was abusive to both our kids. It became a dire situation, and I had to get them out of that harmful environment. A court order later, I had full custody, and she only had contact with the children when her partner wasn't around. Her mother and this partner moved out of the province in 2011, and they only saw the kids once after that, during a visit where we needed her to sign some paperwork. That was it. When it came time for the funeral, I made a firm decision. Her partner would not be allowed. How could I let the man who frightened my daughter attend her goodbye? Her older sibling would be devastated too. A day before the funeral, her mother returned with him, claiming she needed his emotional support. While she was invited, I stood my ground. He was not welcome. Even now, I wonder if I was too inflexible. Should I have honored her need in that moment of grief? Or were my actions justified, given how devastating her partner's presence would be? My mental and emotional state was far from sound at that time, and part of me still questions if I handled it right. As the story continued to unfold, tension and emotion ran high, but it was about to get much deeper. The comments on this were more than just words. They were intense reactions. Can you believe this response? One commenter noted, "You were not the jerk. What even made either of them consider this was remotely appropriate given the history? Her needs should have been to protect her kids when he was being abusive, and to be there to support the remaining sibling. This one is going to sting." Another shared, "Wow. My initial thought was that she would need her partner there for emotional support, but once I saw that he had been abusive to the kids, my opinion changed. I think you did the right thing. I'm so sorry for your loss." One commenter said exactly what everyone was thinking. "You were not the jerk. Your daughter deserved more respect than to have her abuser at her funeral. Yet again, your daughter's mom chose an abusive man and her wants over what her daughter deserved." In the end, it certainly was a heartbreaking choice. Holding on to that decision came with its own pain, but sometimes the right call isn't the easy one. If stories like this hit you hard, there's more to explore right here. Consider subscribing for the next one. So was I justified in keeping him out, or should her needs have taken precedence that day? Let me know below. And if you want more, I just covered how one man navigated a family dinner phobia. The link is online.